Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the art of nonsense. Lan Mind with the takes, it's explosive. Chris Anthony, indie guy, then you know this is Art of Nonsense. What? Art of Nonsense. Who? Art of Nonsense. Art of Nonsense. Yo. Lan Mind with the takes, it's explosive. Chris Anthony, indie guy, then you know this is Art of Nonsense. What? Art of Nonsense. Who? Art of Nonsense. Art of Nonsense. Yo.
All right, cool. I roll like an egg.
Yo, you should show the people.
I think I got it here too.
When you edit this clip, you show the people the drawing.
I got a little look. This is what my students think of me.
Oh my God, Mr. Potato Head, what's up? And why your eyes look like that?
Somebody messaged me and said, why they made you David Ortiz?
God, made you Big Papi, man.
Oh, I look like Humpty Dumpty with a shape up, man.
For real.
But listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with episode 14 of the Art of Nonsense podcast. I am Chris Anthony, and that's
Lan Mind is explosive. Christopher, I'm proud of you.
Wow, what did I did everything right.
No, I'm proud of you because you remember the episode, what we were up to.
I
unless
usually
you searched
don't.
it.
No, I didn't. There's nothing open, bro. I'm here. I'm
All
outside.
right. Chris is locked in. He's focused right now. Shout out to Chris. It was your birthday, December 1st. Send the money. Everybody watching.
Donations. You know.
How was it turning out? Wait, 31, right?
30 freaking one, man.
What does it feel like for you?
I'm washed, bro.
What do you mean you're washed? 31's not old.
I retire. I know everybody keeps telling me that, but like, I'm old, bro. That's it.
Okay, hold on. So when you were 29, you're about to turn 30. That was a year ago. What was that feeling like?
The same thing. I'm old now. Once the 20s is over, that's it. I'm like, yo, cool.
Oh wow. So once you say goodbye to 29, it's a wrap. Like everything goes down.
Nah. I don't think that. I actually think my 30s so far has been so much better than my 20s.
Why is that?
So much horrible things happened in my 20s back to back that it ruined the 20s for me. Right.
Wow.
Like the first half of my 20s was awesome. Right. I had a good stretch. I moved out of my parents' house by myself. And then after that, once I hit like 24, 25, I was cooked. It was over.
Wow.
I got done dirty by a roommate. COVID happened, and that lasted a good amount of time in my 20s. Like by the time COVID was over, I was 29 turning 30. You know?
Yo, that's crazy.
So it kind of sucked. So my 30s has been so much better. I'm paying off debts. I moved back home, and I've been doing all right.
So I'm thinking this, right? I was looking back at when we first started working together in streaming.
Yeah.
And you remember the picture your mom posted of you? She was like, "Oh, happy birthday to my son!" Like you were kind of chunky.
Ass. Yeah.
But I was looking back at those clips, and I'm like, wait. Chris, you look the same. Like you look like whatever there was, like 27, 26. Like you don't look like you aged, but you just look like you kind of slimmed down from then to now. And it's kind of crazy.
At old clips and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Great thing. I'm still a chunky guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a little hefty. I gotta lose some more weight. I want to be in the best shape of my life in my 30s because this is the years where everything really starts getting bad,
Yeah, so this is where you got to prepare yourself before it starts to crack and creak. And
I got to start eating better. I got to start freaking, staying consistent with the gym. I got to start doing things to stay healthy.
Speaking of eating healthy, what did you have for a snack?
Apple pie, man.
Isn't that not healthy though?
A little piece of apple pie isn't gonna hurt.
I don't think it's a little piece. You ate the whole piece.
What are you talking about? It's a small part of apple pie, bro.
I'll joke it. But so yeah, Chris, it was your birthday. Did you do anything though? Did you do anything for your birthday?
I streamed. That's kind of what I've been doing the last couple of years. Like I look back at a couple things, like when you get like the memories on Facebook, or like it was like the last 2 to 3 years was like, yo, birthday stream. But it was all on different platforms.
Yeah.
But shout out Twitch. I mean the Purple app. You know what I'm saying? That one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like. I'm not a fan of doing things.
Okay.
Right. I actually had this talk with one of my friends. They were like, "How come you don't like doing things?" I was like, "Because horrible things always happen when I go out for my birthday." Not only that, going out, partying, club stuff, all that extra stuff, it's not fun to me. It's not fun.
Do you think it's because we're getting older? If you look back at like 21, 22, we will go out, no problem. Like, yeah, let's pop bottles.
No, it has nothing to do with getting older. It has everything to do with the quality of clubbing nowadays, right?
Okay.
It's not the same.
All right.
If I'm going out, I want to go out to have fun. I want to dance. I want to party. People go out to treat it like it's a middle school dance and stand in separate corners and just look at each other for 3 hours to 6 hours throughout the entire night. I want to dance. But then when I start dancing, people look at me like I'm crazy for dancing in the club when you're
They're like, yo, why you at a club dancing to the music?
What's the point of being here for that, right? Like it's trash,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then everybody kind of does the thing of like, oh, it's an unsuccessful night if you don't get a number or you don't do this or that. So yo, fam, I don't do that, bro. Well, this is a stranger to me. I'm not hooking up with somebody and doing all this extra stuff in a club. Are you crazy, bro?
Times have changed, man.
So I think that's really why I don't like going out. And then obviously like the PTSD of like birthdays before. I've had some bad birthdays. You know what I'm saying?
I dig it.
No details. We're gonna spare the details, but it's been bad. You know? So I'd rather stay inside, chill, do something I like doing, like playing a game for people to watch me. Which is what I did. So
no, I agree. I'm the same way. Like my wife, every time like my birthday comes around, I share my birthday with my daughters, right? And they, you know, obviously they're younger than me. So like whenever we try to do something together, it's something that's accommodating for all of us. I believe last year we went to a like indoor kart, like indoor racing kart thing in Jersey.
Okay, like the go-kart stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was freaking expensive, but you know, it was pretty cool.
Birthday.
The thing is, you know, they were I believe they were turning 14. Yeah, I think it was them turning 14. I think it was last year. And you know, it was cool for them. For me, it was like, you know, I drive already. I don't really care. So it's like, how do we do something for the both of them, you know? And then there were like arcades and stuff like that. We try to play a little bit of arcade games. And I'm like, you know, to me, I'd rather just stay home. For me, I just like chilling, you know, you got yourself a birthday gift. Did it come in the mail, by the way? You haven't told me.
Yeah, everything came in.
Oh, it's in your
It's at my dad's house, though.
Got it.
Because for some reason, the Amazon people decided, hey, instead of bringing it to your door like we've been doing, let's leave it in the main vestibule so everybody can just see what you got and steal it.
Yeah.
Oh, no way. I'm not risking it.
No, of course. So that's the thing. Like for me, I always get myself my own kind of gift, or my wife will like figure something out to get me. She'll try to do something to make me feel special for that day. But I don't really like going out. She likes to go out. A couple years ago, I went bowling. I love bowling. So if there's any like a birthday surprise, take me bowling. That's what I actually love doing. You call me old, I just love bowling. But as far as going out, I don't care for that stuff, man. So I totally agree with you on that. But
to me, if it's birthday stuff, I don't want to plan it for one.
Yeah. I feel you on that. Yeah.
So if somebody wants to plan something for me, make it for me. I like excursions. I like I want to do something fun. I want to have an activity to do. Escape room, something of that nature.
Yo, speaking of, we gotta do that, Chris. We've been talking about it. You've been here in New York for some time. We gotta do it.
I want to do stuff like that for my birthday. Not, hey, let's go to a club and just spend $500 on drinks and look at each other for 3 hours. No,
I'd rather do the escape room, bro. For real, legit. We got to do that. So
you know it.
Speaking of going out, what did you do for Thanksgiving? I know we talked about it on previous episodes, but the time has come. What was your Thanksgiving like, man?
It was actually super chill this year.
Okay.
I went to my dad's house in the island of Stat.
You went back home.
My grandma flew in the day before, so my grandma was there.
She flew in from where? Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico, yeah.
Okay, nice.
My sister, my nephew, my sister's boyfriend, my aunt, my uncle.
Packed house.
Yeah, we had a nice little get together. Everybody ate. A couple people brought other plates, like something that was new. My aunt's boyfriend bought brought like curry goat. Fire.
I've never had that, but I know I've heard of it.
It's fantastic. Whoever made it did a great job. Yeah, I ate like 2 plates. I had some dessert. And then we were like, yo, it's time to go. Let's go. A lot of people still had work the next day.
That's what I was saying. And it kind of early because I remember you text, you were home and it was like 9 o'clock. I'm like,
yeah.
What is this kid doing home?
We got in, we got out. That was it. It wasn't anything more, anything less.
I like that.
Real chill.
I like that. For me, you'll be happy, Chris. I didn't have Domino's.
I know. Congratulations. He actually ate food. Oh man, look, he actually ate food except for real food.
So I told, obviously, me and Chris talk all the time, but I told him that I actually had food, not Domino's. We had rice. My grandmother-in-law didn't cook this year. My mother-in-law cooked rice. So, rice was good.
It came out good.
And my sister-in-law makes great lasagna. I had that, which was banging. My wife was supposed to make chicken, but my sink got clogged. We actually got it fixed 2 days ago. Come to find out, there was hair. So I blame my wife and my daughters. They got my sink clogged. So they got it out. She couldn't really make the chicken she wanted. So she only made me baked ziti. So I had a lot of like pasta dishes with some rice. And, that was it.
Hella starch, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. But it was true. I watched the stupid Giants and Cowboys game. I don't even know why that was televised.
Horrible.
And then I just went upstairs and I played some video games and just chilled, man. Relaxing time.
I feel like that's a good way to, spend the holidays. Just chill.
Yeah,
there was
why
no
go
fights.
out?
There was no arguing.
Yeah.
No drama.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I only had to go out to bring my son back to his mom's house, but that was easy. There was no traffic in and out. I got to spend some time with my son on Thanksgiving and then just chill at home. Those times of peace is what I appreciate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, except for if you're trying to eat breakfast, because this guy doesn't know how to eat breakfast properly.
Wow,
right?
what a segue into the segment.
Let's talk about this guy's eating habits and how terrible his taste buds are, okay?
Nah, this guy's
People
trolling.
in the comments, I need you to understand something. For one, when he eats pancakes, he doesn't use syrup at all.
Why would I need syrup, man? Just butter.
He eats dry pancakes.
How's that dry? There's butter on there.
Butter? How much butter? The pancake literally absorbs all the butter, dude.
I don't know how to explain it, but like, let's say I go to IHOP or I go to a restaurant, right? They give you the little cups of butter. You use the cups of butter. I get 3 stacked pancakes. I wipe them on the butter.
No syrup is always going to be egregious to me. But here's the thing.
I'm not saying syrup is bad. I like syrup on waffles, not on pancakes. But go ahead.
We live in a tri-state area.
Mm-hmm.
Per capita, I believe we have the most delicatessens.
Wow, where is this coming from? The who? The Della what? What? I've never heard that word in my life.
Per capita, we have the most delicatessens. Anywhere in the United States of America, okay? If you don't know what a delicatessen is, it's a deli.
I've never heard that in my life. I don't think anyone watching has ever heard that.
Where they have akis or the poppies behind the place, but on the grill, okay?
Akis or poppies, wow.
And this is where you can get premium deli sandwiches. For breakfast, whether you get bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese, just an egg and cheese, that's where you go, right? And it's always good. The quality's there. The bread's good. The meat's good. Pause. The eggs are always kind of fluffy. You know what I'm saying? Unless you go to a trash deli, that's different. But I'm pretty sure in his radius, there's delis that are good, okay?
This is
true. I know he definitely got a Dominican one because he tells me that's where he orders burgers from.
No, they're not a deli. They're a pizza spot. A Dominican pizza spot.
They do breakfast though, right? You can even get Dominican breakfast.
No, they don't do breakfast. It's just Dominican pizza spot. Crazy.
But listen, there's mad Dominicans by his spot. There's a papi up behind the counter grilling something somewhere.
They're everywhere, bro. I'm in Little DR. Let's put it like that.
Exactly. So, logically, you would think, yo, if I'm going to get a breakfast sandwich, let me go Ask Poppy for a breakfast sandwich. No. This guy willingly goes to Wawa's.
It's not called Wawa's. What the?
To get an egg and cheese on a hero.
It's like people saying Costco's. It's not Costco's, it's Costco.
It's Wawa's.
No, it's not Wawa's. There's no S.
Yes, there is.
This is how you know he's from New York and not Jersey.
Look it up.
They're not in. It's Wawa, bro. I have the app.
Nah, it's Wawa's, bro.
There's no. Look,
because there's multiple.
I have the app.
It's Wawa's, bro. It's a Wawa.
Wow.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. He willingly goes to Wawa, right? To get an egg and cheese on a hero.
No, it's not on a bro. I gotta listen, ladies and gentlemen. There's a Wawa next to my job. Literally, this is where I get gas every Wednesday, like clockwork. And on Wednesdays, I get egg and cheese with scrambled egg and cheese on a plain bagel. And it's the best. It's literally, I've had egg and cheese, bacon, egg and cheese at different delis, bro. I'm not even joking. This has been the best one, bro. I'm not even joking, bro. And their apple juice fire. They got their own apple juice.
Apple juice?
Yeah. Why is that funny? I want to know, why is apple juice funny? Everybody associates apple juice with a kid drink.
Because it is a kid drink.
Nah, apple juice is fire.
It's like you're going, Mommy, can I get some apple juice? You sound crazy. Drink some orange juice with a little bit of pulp, like a man. All right.
With a little bit of pulp? I don't think it comes like that. Does it come with a little bit of this?
It does, yes. They have some pulp, a lot of pulp. Oh,
that's right. I seen that. Well, Tropicana. Yeah. I do orange juice sometimes, but apple juice be slapping, bro. Be tasting bad good. You ever had a Snapple apple?
That is not good apple juice, by the way.
Snapple apple is like apple juice, bro.
A terrible apple juice.
Snapple apple is fire. You're crazy.
Cap, kiwi strawberry every time.
No, strawberry. I'd rather have freaking fruit punch or grape.
No, kiwi strawberry. You never had the kiwi strawberry Snapple?
Nah, Snapple apple fire.
Go bananas. That's the best one.
Do you remember? Yo, they don't even do this no more. You remember back in the day? You're from Brooklyn, right? You remember back in the day, people that would like smoke cigarettes and drink Snapple iced tea in Brooklyn on the stoops, and they be just popping the back of the Snapple and you hear the cap.
Where you hear the pop, yeah.
Yeah, and then they got the cigarette.
The Lucy, bro.
They don't do that no more. It's all plastic
now.
Do. It's not glass.
They do. Oh, no, the glass, yeah, no. But the Lucy's, they still do.
Oh, yeah, Lucy's, they do, yeah. Are they still $1? I don't smoke, so I don't know.
I wouldn't know either.
Imagine the Lucy's now like $3. What do you call that now? You don't call it a Lucy.
It's a Lucy.
Nah. But anyway, I had the egg and cheese, scrambled egg and cheese on a plain bagel today. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I'm still trying to get better. I got sick because of my wife and my son. They were sick.
He got the suds.
It's that time, bro. I'm sorry. It's that time. It's that time of year. And the problem is that the weather before Thanksgiving was like 80 degrees on a Saturday.
That is true.
And then it went to 40 degrees out of nowhere. It literally dropped 40 degrees in 3 days.
And I was just in the 30s consistently. It's horrendous right now.
It's windy. It's cold. Chris is cold in his room.
It's freezing.
Why do you think he's bundled up?
I'm freezing in here. My ears are cold.
If he could have earmuffs, he would.
I would. I gotta get my headphones. I gotta find them.
It's cold in my place too, but that's because the way the building is built is trash. Because my living room is 90 degrees, but my bedroom is 20 below. So, yeah. But anyway, Chris was saying that it's an equivalent of getting Dunkin' Donuts, and I said it's not because they have a variety of different types of food. You get pizza, burgers, sandwiches, all that.
But you took this the wrong way, right? All I was saying, as far as his comprehension skills, I don't know where they're at. But I said willingly choosing to go to Wawa's instead of finding a nice spot, a delicatessen by you that makes a real egg sandwich, right? Is the equivalent of saying, oh, let me go to Dunkin' and get you're going to a chain, not only a chain, you're going to a gas station chain.
Hey, gas is cheap there and it's
breakfast sandwich.
Everybody loves Wawa, bro. People go there to get lunch and all that. This is where you get the stuff, bro. It's like a little supermarket, all that.
Yo, Wawa's is not good eats, bro.
Nah, you crazy. You wildin'.
I was in Florida. I know what Wawa's offers.
Wawa in Florida is different than Wawa in New Jersey. It's like, oh, Wawa pizza in Florida is nasty, but yeah, it's different.
No, it's the same everywhere. It's Wawa's.
Nah, it's
not. It's a chain. They provide the stuff for themselves.
They probably got worse cooks. You don't know what they have in Florida.
It's not that much different. I promise you that.
Excuse me. Those bacon, egg, and cheeses that you get from Dunkin', that is like frozen egg and cheese like you get from McDonald's. It's not real huevos that you like, crack the egg open and you start making it, bro.
Not the huevos.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same.
I'm not saying, I didn't say the quality was the same. I'm saying,
but saying the equivalent. I don't think that's because of it's a chain.
It's the same thing. Yes. Like I've said it before. It's the same thing as when you say, I'm going to get pizza when you live in the tri-state area and you go and get Domino's or Papa John's. It's the same concept. Instead of getting a real, genuine made sandwich or pizza, you choose to go with the chain. Why?
Okay, I will agree.
I just want to know why.
And this is another reason. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the points. I get points. You gotta learn the system, bro. You can't let the system beat you. You gotta beat the system. Yo, I got enough points yesterday. I had a hot chocolate from Wawa, and I got a cookie for free.
Look, the cops are coming to get you because they heard that you chose Wawa's over a delicatessen, bro. That's crazy.
It's not the same. Same thing with like Domino's. You get points, you get free pizzas. You know what I'm saying? You can't get that from the mom and pop's pizza place.
How do you know?
Because the stores, they don't have a point system.
How do you know if you never go and check?
I've ordered. You act like I never ordered from other places. I've ordered from other pizzerias.
Nah.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to block out the sound.
Oh my.
So if I can't hear it, they can't hear it, the people watching.
Yeah. So anyway, yo, that cup is green as hell, bro. Where'd you get that from?
My school.
Is that a Wicked cup?
Wicked? Yo, you're annoying. You're annoying.
Yo, you're not gonna take a special someone to go see it?
No, I don't watch musicals.
Bro, it's good, man.
I already told you this.
You're missing out.
Nah, I'm not.
But you said that you'll go see a musical on Broadway. You go see Michael Jackson.
Yeah, on Broadway. In theaters?
It's a musical.
Musicals. I don't like watching it like that.
It's really good, man.
I want to see the stage stuff moving in the background. You know what I'm saying? I saw Spider-Man before the people started breaking their necks. You
did? You really saw Spider-Man in the dark?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I've always wanted to see that, bro. Before they started breaking their necks,
man.
Did he fall on you?
King. No, they were fine. My show went fine.
I've always wanted to see that show, man.
The Lion King was probably the best.
Lion King was good. You ever seen Aladdin?
Nah, I never seen Aladdin on Broadway.
Aladdin's good too, bro.
One of my favorites that I saw, there was a Tupac one where it wasn't about his story per se, but they used his music to tell a story, and it was phenomenal, bro.
Interesting.
It was really good. Like that was probably the most like surprised reaction I had because one, I'm not really a huge Tupac fan.
Yeah, me either.
But the way they used the music to tell a story that wasn't necessarily his was great. Like each character had their song of his that they sung in the middle of like the acting and story.
That's a different twist. Yeah.
It was really good. Nobody was bald and, with a bandana on their head and everything. It was good. I liked it.
Oh, so no one looked like Fredro Starr. Sunset Park, what time is it? You know that you don't know about that movie. That's too
so annoying.
You're too young for that. How they make a movie?
I know, thanks.
How they make a movie called Sunset Park, but they filmed it in Coney Island?
Because this is connected, man.
How one time we get representation of our hood, and they don't even film it in our hood. They go to somewhere else. They go to Bensonhurst.
Because it probably look cleaner over there.
Hey, Sunset Park not dirty. At least not now. I mean, it's changed.
Everything's changed though. Like almost every hood out here is completely different than how it was when I grew up. Like where I'm at now.
Yeah.
I'm in the Flatbush area.
Yeah.
This place used to be riddled with just Crips everywhere. Now,
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're still around, but it's not as
before
prominent as it used to be.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you because you brought up something. Not the musical part. Oh man, you brought up something and now I lost my train of thought.
Tupac?
Nah, man, I feel bad because I had it. It was there,
You had the segue. You forgot the segue.
Yes, I forgot the segue, man. But speaking about segues, that's how I always try to switch it up. Speaking about this,
speaking of,
damn, I wanted to ask you something and I can't remember.
Nah, this guy got brain fart crazy, bro. This is the second week in a row he had the nastiest brain fart.
Oh, bro.
Have you ever seen the
So yeah, about the Kai Cenat thing, I messed up. But you were right, Chris, on someone controlling the robots.
I told you. There's
and they show
no
footage
way.
of the person like doing all the moves, bro. They were using
There's no way
the
AI
Meta
is that
3s.
intricate. There's no way the AI is that intricate. Not yet. I feel like eventually it could get there.
Yeah, I think so.
But it's too early on in the process for an AI to just be like, yo, F you, bro. And they start doing dances. And
and he was like making fun of Kevin Hart's height. He was just doing this. It was hilarious.
No
they did a great job,
telling him, like, yo, do this, do that. Like, make it funny. Because it was way too much like moments that they captured with the robot.
And for those that don't know, Kai Cenat is a streamer, very popular, #1 streamer on Twitch or maybe in the world. Complex made a list of like the top 10 streamers. He was number 2. iShowSpeed was number 1, and rightfully so. I think iShowSpeed's a little bit bigger globally because when he goes around the world, it's a little crazy to believe it or not. But Kai did something crazy. You know, he broke the record. I think it was over 720,000 subs. He doubled the record that he broke.
Man.
It's insane.
He more than doubled it because it was what, like 3?
It was 3 something. So he broke that, I think.
Right.
And then he had like 720. So now people are saying, can he do the mill? And everybody in their mother wants to do a subathon now for Christmas. Everybody's trying to do something.
They've been doing that though.
Subathons have always been something, but they're trying to like reach his level of subathon. I don't think anybody can. There's just something about his chemistry with other celebrities and musicians that is just unmatched.
And the way he has literally an entire production team, you could tell he spent money on. Yeah. Well, you could tell he spends money on all his stuff whenever he gets things done. Every time he plays a specific game,
even the basketball league that he created, bro, with the little kids,
that's money.
That was crazy.
That's money.
The production behind that,
and he puts the money behind it. And he said it on stream, like when he was ending. The end of that stream almost made me cry as a grown man, and I'm like, I'm freaking 30 years old watching.
But there's a reason for that because it
somebody
inspires you
me,
because you're a creator too.
Yeah. And there's certain things that he said. He was like, invest your money into your craft and it'll come back to you. Yeah. Is one of the things he said. And I'm like, I always believe that for one. And I was like, and it makes so much sense because you could see little by little, like where he started from to where he's at now. He just continuously pours money into what he's doing to give people the best show and entertain people the best way he possibly can. Yeah. And by far it's working for him perfectly fine. 700 and almost 30,000 freaking subs is absolutely insane. Yeah, it's insane. One thing that I liked about the ending, which did get me a little emotional because he was saying, like, he was speaking to Phantom, right? And he was saying that right between both of them coming from where they came from and how they came from nothing and they, you know, they started this whole thing together, you know, from the Bronx. And it's like people like them don't make it out like that. So it was pretty cool to see how far they've come and the popularity that they have together as a team and AMP and everything that they've been doing. I think it's really inspirational for everyone to watch and to see, like, you can do it too, man. Really, like, when you think about it, you just gotta really, I think, like, zone in and focus and, like you said, invest in yourself and really try to learn not just how to, like, go live and stuff like that, but also learn editing and all that other stuff. Like what we do, we're in this 4 years now, and it's a lot of work. And I see other people that have been doing it longer and they're just trying to figure it out. And it's never too late, but I think in a way, if this is something that you truly have passion for, like you and I do, outside of even what we're doing here as a podcast, we stream video games and other type of content. It's like, this is a passion of ours that we really do enjoy. And if we were ever in that position, I think we would have been doing the same thing. Like the way he's going to invest in a school, that's really dope. You know what I'm saying? If I had that opportunity, I would do the same. I remember saying that when I first started streaming, before I even knew who Kai was, you know? Right. Because streaming in itself, like, it's tough because you have to, at least for us, because we're mostly doing gaming and streaming. Yeah. So it's like being entertaining while playing a game is tough. right?
Yeah.
The way he does it, it makes it a little bit easier because he got the whole background.
Yeah. He really invests it. Yeah.
Like if I had the bread to do that, I do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm living in a small apartment in freaking Brooklyn, New York, so
yeah,
I can't set that up. But seeing the progression, because he came from a small apartment
in a little room. Yeah.
And I believe one of the first clips of his that blew up was a mouse in the background.
Oh, yes, I remember seeing that clip. Yeah.
He was doing push-ups, and they were like, "Yo, there's a rat, whatever." So I'm like, for him to come from that to where he's at now is insane to watch, and it's inspiring because like I feel like I'm finally getting to the point where I'm figuring it out. Right, I've been doing it for a good amount of time, on and off.
On and off.
I think this past year has been the most consistent I
would say the same. And you're seeing the results of your consistency.
As far as creating the content, not just streaming. Because a lot of time I was just streaming.
Yeah.
And from time to time put out a clip here and there, whatever, funny moment. Now there's a clip every day. At this point, I'm doing a full-length video every day of just playthroughs. I'm doing streams about 5 times a week. This is the most consistent I've ever been. And I went from 300 followers on TikTok to 3,300 followers. So that's a growth of 3,000 people that decided to support. Then on YouTube, I got half partnered, and I'm almost on the path to getting partnered just by being consistent, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like being consistent helps because now I'm getting better at it. 1, 2, it'll prepare me for when more things start happening. Right, because now I'm like a well-oiled machine. I can do this, and then eventually I can start making enough money to pay people to do it for me.
Yeah,
I don't have to edit anymore. I got this. That's how you start meeting people, and so we're still trying to figure it out, but we're getting there.
Yeah, I think it's important to let people know that too. Also, too, like it's also keeping like-minded people around you. Sometimes even trying to have people who are more smart or brighter than you that try to inspire you and not try to like keep you down in a sense. You don't want to have people that are just Debbie Downers or always negative. So I think that's important too, keeping your circle. And I think between us, me, you, Fresco, and even Joey hasn't done anything in a while. He's doing his own thing right now. But whenever he drops his videos of like his trophy stuff that he's been doing,
insane.
You see his editing, you see the work that he puts into it, and you're like, that's inspiring. I want to be able to do that. We see Fresco with his reactions. He completely switched up. He was streaming. He stopped. He was playing video games. He was DJing at one point. It was so many different things. He found his niche, and now he's doing his thing. And same for you. Like, you were just trying to figure things out, and you finally found a spot that you fit, and now you're just taking off. It's really inspiring to see. So keeping a good circle around you, someone that can call you out on your shit. You guys always call me out on my stuff, so it's really important. So it's. You want to have those kind of people around you all the time. I think that's important.
I think that's a good part of like most of the people we see successful right now are part of like a group.
Yeah.
You got the whole phase group, you got the AMP, you got the what's the other group that I was thinking of? RDC. Like people like that. They all started as a unit.
Yeah, even Nuke Squad, you look at them too.
Right. Us having a unit, even though it's a 4 of us. We talk a lot of the time, almost every single day. We bounce ideas off each other. We send each other like thumbnails. What do you guys think? What do you think about this? And we honestly take the feedback and we're like, you know what? Let's do it.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We got this. Okay, try this over here. And it's working together while not being like offended or upset when somebody's like, yo, you should do this. You don't have to.
Yeah.
But you should.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how many times I got on you, like, yo, post a video, bro.
Yeah.
You haven't posted in 3 months, bro. I'm like, post
We got on Fresco today. We forced him.
We're like, yo, make a clip, bro. Come on.
And he's going to post it tomorrow. So it's like, we get on each other for it. Yeah, it's really good.
Because we want to see each other succeed so badly that it inspires us to just come, like, yo, you better freaking do it, bro. Stop playing with your money. Stop playing with your life.
Yeah, and then like we communicate with other creators outside of our group, right? Like I have other people outside like Ocean R. Gatsby and Judo, people that I know are consistent in streaming and creating content. And I keep close ties with them because these are people outside of my circle, but they have different perspectives, you know, and they're reaching a different demographic, a different group. They play different games. Sometimes we collaborate, but it's good to like have that group and then also have a bunch of friends outside of that group, you know, that you could collaborate with. I think that's a very, very important thing too. When you collaborate with one another, like what we do a lot of times, we have a video that's going to be coming out soon. I know Chris has finished it already, the Pico Park thing, like doing silly things like that. Just, it's not something serious. We're just having a good time and it's just hanging with your boys and it's great content.
Because it's still work, but we want it to feel like genuine work, not like, oh, I got to do this. Oh my God, why do I have to do this?
Yeah.
No, I like doing this. Is it still work? Yes.
Yeah,
Does it get tiring sometimes? Sure.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it. So I still want to enjoy it and show you guys the enjoyment. That's why we shoot the podcast every other week.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
We both got regular jobs.
Yeah.
We got to pay our bills. We got families. We got responsibilities. Yeah. And then we also have our own separate stuff that we're doing on the side. Yeah. But we come together because lose my boy, man.
Yeah.
We may joke a lot and argue a lot, but that's my guy forever. Yeah. That's it. We're locked in. It's a digital imprint at this point.
When Christopher does his subathon and he rents a hotel room, he's going to invite me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do a magic show.
Be my celebrity guest.
Yeah. I'm going to get a magician, you know?
Stop.
Not like that, but we're going to do, you know, get David Blaine or something like that.
No magicians, man. No magicians.
He'll spit up a fish.
We learn not only from our mistakes, but other people's mistakes.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. But yeah, that's why we do this podcast, man. I mean, it's a long time coming. A lot of people make fun of me, even these motherfuckers. Like, oh, how many podcasts you've been on, Lou? Yeah, I've been doing podcasts for so long. Like, before they even consider podcasts, when I was a DJ, I had what they called an internet radio station. So I've been doing it for so long. And I know I'm 37. I know that might sound old to some people, but I've been doing it for so long. You know what I mean?
And it's funny because a professional yapper, dude.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too, right? I like to talk a lot. But my dream as a kid when I was DJing was to always be on the radio. You may not remember, but like, you know, you had Ed Lover and Dr. Dre, 197 in the mornings. You probably don't remember who they are. You know, DJ Red Alert. These are people that I grew up listening to.
Red Alert, I know.
Yeah, you know, DJ Scribble. You know, these people you probably don't remember. He used to be on MTV as well. But I love the radio. So when I was growing up, my whole dream was to be on the radio and take Full Master Flex spots so we don't have to hear the drops like this all the time.
That you ironically use every time.
Yeah. It's inspired by, you know what's crazy? It's inspired by Full Master Flex because it does sound dope. But man, he ODs on it.
He ODs.
But yeah, DJ Clue, DJ Envy, a lot of these guys I grew up listening to and I was inspired by them. So I always wanted to be on the radio. So I was like, if I can't make the radio, I'm going to make the radio come to me. So I created an internet radio station. And then, you know, I started doing podcasts and I started doing interviews. And it's just something that always been a part of me. But you have to start somewhere. And now we are here. This is the one and only podcast that I'm on. And it's a lot of fun because you're doing it with someone that you enjoyed making content with, you know?
Don't make me cry, bro.
No, I'm not saying, I'm just saying like this stuff takes time. Like it may not always click with some people sometimes, you know? Trust me, I've been up and down the road. It's crazy, but I don't regret anything because it's always a learning experience. You know what I mean? So this right here, you know, it's only 14 episodes in, but I think it's a lot of fun. I think a lot of people are catching on too. As each episode comes out, I see more and more interactions, more comments, you know, and we have developed these characteristics that people are connecting with now. You know, they see me as the goofball, you know, or the old man or whatever, you know, but really I'm the youngest looking one, you know.
The bougie guy.
The bougie guy. You know, someone hit me up and they're like, you were always bougie. Why are you lying to people? And I'm like, come on,
Thank you. Shout out to them. Let's give them a clap. Whoever you are, thank you for telling him who he is. You know?
I had one person say to me, but it's true because you always need the item when it first comes out.
Yeah, yo, you literally were gonna buy a PS5 Pro for no reason.
I love tech, Chris. I love tech. What can I tell you?
But you just have to admit it. That's the issue. You don't admit it. You're like, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. You're bougie. It's okay to be bougie.
I told my wife this. I said, if it weren't for you, I probably would be in a lot of debt. She makes me second think before I make purchases now.
I'm not doing it. You can't. We shouldn't do that right now. All right, you right. Because if she wasn't telling you that, you would definitely buy it.
Yeah, and like off instinct. I mean, I've gotten better. I used to be a lot worse, Christopher, but I've gotten better. You know, before I was an iPhone user, I used to have Android. I would never have an Android phone more than like 3 months because I would always switch it up.
Wow, that's insane, by the way.
I'll go from LG to Samsung, you name it.
Bro, before this iPhone 15 Pro Max, I think I had an iPhone 11 still.
Wow. You see, I can't live like that.
That's how much I don't change anything. If
Fresco still has an 11. He's wilding.
If it still works, it works, man. I have no reason to spend more money.
I'm looking forward to the next iPhone that's coming out, 17. That's what I'm looking for.
Didn't the 16 just drop?
It came out in September, but every September a new iPhone comes out. So 17 next September is gonna be a different body style, might be a little slimmer. You know, things will be a little bit better. So yeah, I gotta find a way to convince my wife about that one.
Oh, you got 9 months.
Yeah,
you got 9 months.
And she calls me a good salesman. She goes, "You always know how to tell me like what you want, and then you end up getting it." I'm like, "Yeah, I used to do sales. That's what I used to do."
And when you're passionate about something and bougie,
yeah, I take out the whiteboard and I start drawing like a diagram, like how it benefits me and my family.
More memory, so we could take more pictures and videos together as a unit.
Yeah, and
I can save them forever. They don't have to be deleted,
and they'll be an 8K. It'll be like a movie.
Oh God, this freaking guy, man, the best, the greatest.
Well, we'll end it there, Chris. Lead us out into temptation.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for listening to us talk about the nonsense and the art of it. See you next time.
Peace.